So this is Tech4 Designs. I just want to make this quick tutorial on how to do rear-facing lighting on a non-ELS police vehicle for the FiveM application. A lot of these tutorials out there are very long, and I feel like they don't really touch on everything that's really needed. This tutorial is just going to be cut and dry and showing you how to do it. This is not going to be an in-game testing or anything like that. It's just going to be showing you how to do it, and if you follow my steps, then you should work. If you require further support, you can join my Discord. It'll be linked in the description. You can join my Discord and find the public support channel, and you can post your problem in there, and we'll try to help you out. So, started this tutorial. I already have my lights placed. By now, hopefully, you have your lights placed in. And as I said, we're just going to be showing you how exactly to get them to work. So, first thing I like to do when I'm working with lights and all that, turn my car off, turn the housing off, and now we just have our emissive textures. So after you have all that, you just want to rename them into sirens as you normally would with any other type of lighting. Rename it to Siren 1, Siren 2, or whatever siren you are using. After that, I go to display, I select them using Quadar, I go to display, I go to reset the pivot helper, click anywhere in the window. Reset the parent, click anywhere in the window. And center local axes, click anywhere in the window. Make sure you have your auto turned off before you do that. Next, while I have my lights highlighted, I click copy. And I go into the hierarchy, I click both of my copies. I go to convert to dummy, convert to, and dummy. Now what I do is I drag my lights into the corresponding dummy. Very simple. Click the drop down, hide your lights, so hide the child, the one inside of the parent. Now here's the big difference when it comes to doing front-facing lighting and rear-facing lighting. What you want to do is you want to select the dummies. You want to go to rotate, turn your X and Y on, turn pivot off. You want to double click. You're going to rotate them by 180 degrees in top view. Every time you are rotating dummies, you always want to be in top view and have X and Y on. Rotate it by 180 degrees, click OK, and your blue line should be facing the front of the car. And real quick, these are the drop downs that I have for rotate. Make sure you have these settings. Same thing for move. Now what you want to do is you want to unselect one of them, doesn't matter which one. Turn your housing back on and just drag it into like the middle of the housing. Or if you need to hide them better, then just hide them wherever you need to. But when doing lights like this, just single lights, I just hide them in the middle of the housing. Now we have our dummy moved into place, and we just have them in about the middle of the housing. You can kind of see it here. Oh, sorry about that, in the bottom right. What you want to do is you want to turn your child back on. Hide your parent. Hide your parent. Now what you're going to do is you're going to select your lights. You're going to go to display. You're going to do reset the parent. And you should see those axes move. Once they are moved, make sure pivot is off for this next step. Go to properties. Go to scale. Go here. And you're going to scale all these down by 0.1. And after that, click apply, and they will scale down to the correct sizing. And as you see, they're in the middle of the housing. We can no longer see them. Make sure you cannot see the lights and that they're in like the middle of the housing. Now unselect your lights. Now you're just going to LOD them. You're going to click your top siren or whatever. You're going to turn L0 off. Convert to compound. Lock it. Click L0. Drag Siren 2 into this box. Don't drag it over default or your game will crash. Your ZModeler will crash and you'll lose all your progress. Now, click L0 back off, unlock it, and same thing. Convert to compound, lock it, L0, drag it in. 0, lock it, and L0 again. Now, for your housing, what I just recommend is highlighting them and resetting the pivot helper, resetting the parent and axes. Then rename them for, I'm just going to do a MISC for now, so it'll automatically be applied in the car. Do MISC underscore rear lights. Go. Now create a copy just like the other ones. Convert to dummy, drag it in. Turn L0 off, convert to compound, lock it, L0, drag it in, L0, unlock it, and L0 again. Very simple. If you slow the video down if you need it, but it's not, just don't overcomplicate it. It's very simple once you kind of have a grasp understanding on what to do. Now drag your sirens into your housing or whatever. And you're gonna, so since it is on the trunk, you want your lights to open with the trunk. So all you're gonna do is drag it into the boot. So now when this boot or trunk is opened, everything inside the boot will open with it. Same thing for doing lights on like doors or whatever. Drag it into the item that you want it to open with, and it'll open with it. We will wait for our autosave and move on to our final step here. Okay. Now we can just minimize that and show all. So our lights are placed, or they're scaled down, and we have LOD'd and all that. Now all you're going to do is you're going to go to Material Browser. You're going to scroll down. You're going to find that emissive texture for the lights that you just worked with. Drag it and drag it all the way to the top. Dragging it to the top makes sure that it shines through the housing, and the light can shine through without being obstructed by anything. So it'll shine right through all this. And there you go. That is how you do rear-facing lighting. Make sure in the caracals, under your flashiness delta value, so where you would put your sequencer, under flashiness delta value, you put the correct number in for 180 degrees. I will put the 180 degrees code in the description as well. They'll start with a 3 point, I think it's 3.1 something. So find that down below. And that is how you do rear-facing lighting. If you have any questions, again, you can either leave a comment or join my Discord, also linked in the description, and I will be happy to try and assist you there. Just a very quick tutorial, cut and dry, showing you how to do it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just leave a comment on what you want to see next. If you want to do side runners, front lighting, whatever it might be. You guys have a great day or evening, whatever it is for you, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.